Are you prepared for a profound change? A new frequency of light, intense and transformative, is about to impact our lives in an overwhelming way. This energy, powerful and uncontrollable, promises not only to make us feel, but to make us awaken. Imagine a force capable of revealing our most intimate secrets, illuminating our fears, and pushing us to abandon everything that does not reflect our true essence. This frequency is a call for anyone who wants to free themselves from old patterns, purify their emotions, and experience a complete transformation. Welcome to the Eye of the Soul channel. A new frequency of intense light is about to envelope us, bringing transformative energy that manifests directly in our emotions and perceptions. It's not a subtle vibration. This presence is impactful and profound, capable of reaching the most sensitive parts of our being. Many already experience a feeling of preparation for something great, which requires emotional and mental openness to welcome the new. This is an invitation to expand our understanding of ourselves and open ourselves to genuine transformation. With this arrival, we begin to experience emotions with more intensity and authenticity. This awakening brings a clear perception, which allows us to access and explore our feelings in depth, both in joys and emotional challenges. This process demands courage, as we are encouraged to face these new perceptions without filters, taking advantage of the momentum of this energy to recognize what needs to be adjusted within ourselves. This intense light challenges us to abandon superficialities and look inside ourselves. Unlike energies that manifest themselves in a more discreet way, this frequency acts directly on our essence, revealing areas that need healing and harmony. In many cases, this involves dealing with dormant emotions, providing the opportunity to process them and release what no longer serves us. This new energy also leads us to question beliefs that we previously considered unquestionable. Old perceptions can lose meaning in the face of this renewal, creating space for us to redefine our truths and align our lives with what really matters. This is a time of internal reformulation, in which each of us can decide which patterns and beliefs resonate with our current essence and which need to be left behind. This new frequency of light acts like a spotlight that reveals hidden parts of our soul, bringing to light fears and traumas that we avoid facing. With its intensity, this light dissolves masks and allows an honest look at our pains and insecurities. Although the process can be uncomfortable, it is essential for our personal growth as it offers us the opportunity to heal deep wounds. By illuminating our shadows, this energy helps us identify emotional and behavioral patterns that often limit our potential. Reactions such as anxiety and sadness become opportunities for learning and self-understanding, allowing us to identify what is a response to the present and what is an emotional memory from the past. This discernment frees us from the weight of emotions that no longer reflect who we are. This confrontation with the repressed parts is not just mental, but emotional. Feelings of sadness, regret, or nostalgia may emerge, but every difficult emotion is part of a transformation. Instead of avoiding them, we are encouraged to recognize and release them, making space for a truer and more lasting inner peace. The light that reveals our shadows also makes us more understanding and empathetic. By delving deeper into our own pains, we begin to better understand those of others, strengthening our relationships. This renewed empathy transforms our connections, allowing us to develop deeper, more meaningful bonds with those around us. In addition to deeply affecting our emotions, this new frequency of light generates an intense physical response in our body. Many may feel tired, dizzy, or even a feeling of heaviness, as if they were undergoing a cellular transformation. These symptoms reflect the body's adaptation to a new frequency, adjusting to the intensity of this energy to sustain the internal changes it promotes. This process triggers a physical remodeling, where each cell appears to adjust to the higher vibration. Although the sensation may be one of discomfort or exhaustion, it indicates that the body is letting go of old energies to prepare for renewal. This stage requires patience, as it represents the body actively working to integrate this new vibration. In parallel, the emotional impact is equally intense. Feelings previously held back or ignored now emerge with greater force, creating a moment of greater sensitivity. The body and mind are in sync, releasing old emotions and making space for new emotional clarity, which brings a sense of relief and expansion. This process of physical and emotional adjustment strengthens our self-perception. As feelings intensify, we have a clearer view of our emotional patterns and what really matters. This new level of consciousness helps us discern what should be left behind and what we want to keep in our lives, guiding us towards more conscious choices aligned with our truth. These adaptation symptoms, both physical and emotional, represent an awakening to this new frequency. By welcoming these sensations as part of a greater process of transformation, we come to understand that they are part of a deeper alignment. This understanding helps us face this transition phase with patience, allowing the body and mind to adjust in a harmonious and balanced way. This new frequency of light promotes deep purification, like a spiritual cleansing that dissolves energies and patterns that no longer serve. This process allows the body, mind, and spirit to free themselves from old blocks and emotions, paving the way for a new phase of life that is lighter and more aligned with our essence. With each layer left behind, we experience more clarity and inner freedom. During this purification, physical discomforts may arise, such as headaches, body pressure, and insomnia, which signal that the body is releasing what is no longer needed. Each uncomfortable sensation reveals that stagnant energies are being transformed. Just as a physical detox renews the body, this spiritual process frees and realigns us, preparing us for a higher vibration. This detox also acts as a filter for our perceptions and emotions. Thoughts and feelings that previously occupied space lose intensity, giving way to a clearer vision of reality. This moment of purification brings unresolved issues to the surface, inviting us to reevaluate our way of seeing and feeling the world. This emotional emptying makes room for new feelings and lighter experiences. This adjustment is energetically reflected in our body and emotions. Each discomfort, both physical and emotional, represents the internal transformations that are taking place. Although it can be challenging, realignment allows us to rediscover our essence and connect with a higher purpose. Over time, this new sensitivity helps us cultivate practices that maintain our well-being and balance. This spiritual purification prepares us for a new beginning, a fresh start more aligned with our truth. By leaving behind what no longer serves us, we gain a renewed vision of who we are and what we want to build. This renewal process opens us to a new phase of life, with more harmony and inner peace, guiding us to a deeper state of connection with our purpose. This new frequency of light has the power to intensify our emotions, bringing both positive and challenging feelings to the surface. In a process of release, repressed or forgotten emotions emerge, demanding our attention and acceptance. This intensification invites us to deal with these emotions, allowing us to release what is no longer necessary on our journey. This phase can be disconcerting, especially when old feelings return with intensity. Energy acts like a magnifying glass that magnifies what is stored inside us, making it easier to identify emotional patterns that accompany us. This is a time to observe these feelings honestly, allowing them to fulfill their role of healing and transformation. In addition to the most difficult feelings, this frequency also amplifies positive emotions. In some moments, we may feel unexpected joy, a sense of gratitude, or a light euphoria, connecting us to our essence. These moments remind you that the intensification process involves not just challenges, but also a deep connection to the heightened emotions that bring peace and purpose. As our feelings intensify, we notice that some relationships and activities provoke stronger reactions. This movement helps us discern what is really good for us and what no longer resonates with our new energy. In this way, we adjust our priorities, seeking experiences and bonds that strengthen our emotional well-being. This process of emotional intensification is an essential step towards achieving internal balance. It allows us to experience and release each emotion authentically, creating space for a more stable and harmonious emotional state. Thus, the path becomes lighter, with a new sense of peace and authenticity. The arrival of this new frequency of light not only transforms us internally, but also affects our external relationships and interests. As we adjust to this energy, some relationships and environments begin to feel distant or out of place, while others take on new meaning. This natural movement reflects the search for more authentic connections, which are in tune with our new vibration. This energy helps us identify which relationships truly strengthen us, and which no longer contribute to our well-being. Instead of abruptly severing ties, we are guided to allow relationships that no longer resonate to move away organically, making room for truer, more enriching bonds. Our interests and activities also go through a process of realignment. Hobbies and goals that previously brought satisfaction may lose meaning, as we now prioritize activities that nourish our essence and support our growth. This adjustment allows us to invest time and energy in practices that truly promote our expansion and are aligned with our new frequency. This transformation in connections and interests opens doors to new relationship opportunities. With our values and interests redefined, we begin to attract people and situations that share this same vibration. This is a process of renewal that strengthens our circle of support and brings us closer to individuals who add to our journey. This recalibration of relationships and activities is an opportunity to live more connected to our truth. The choices we make regarding our time and the people around us reflect our current state and consolidate our new phase of life. By allowing these changes to occur, we move closer to a more authentic and fulfilling life, supported by meaningful connections and experiences that truly make sense. Many people feel a real physical connection with this new frequency of light, as a form of communication that the body establishes with this energy. Sensations such as ringing in the ears, tingling and vibrations in different parts of the body are common and reflect the body's adjustment to this high vibration. These physical signs, although they may seem unexpected, show that we are physically aligning ourselves with the energy of this light. These bodily sensations, such as ringing in the ears, represent the body's adaptation to this new frequency. They indicate that we are tuning our perception to better capture this energy, which can result in moments of intense sensory perception. Although they may be strange, they are part of the integration process and represent the expansion of our senses. Additionally, some may experience pressure in specific areas, such as the head, chest or shoulders, where the energy is felt most intensely. This flow helps to release blockages and open deeper channels of perception. As a result, many notice an increase in their sensitivity to the environment, capturing the surrounding energies more clearly. In contact with nature or in peaceful environments, this feeling of connection intensifies, as if the body is adjusting better to the surrounding space. This physical alignment is not only an internal adaptation, but also an opening to experience greater harmony with the environment and natural energies. This adjustment strengthens our connection with everything around us. These physical sensations of connection with light remind us that we are part of a process of expansion. By accepting these experiences, we realize that the body is a channel that helps us navigate this journey of self-knowledge. Over time, these sensations become more familiar, guiding us into a deeper, more integrated state of consciousness. The new frequency of light clearly reveals the illusions we have built throughout life, inviting us to reflect on what is authentic in our beliefs, choices, and relationships. With this intense light, we perceive what is genuine and what needs to be left behind. This process encourages us to question standards and expectations that do not reflect our true essence. As these illusions are shattered, the need arises to let go of ideas and beliefs that no longer make sense. This is a moment of deep self-knowledge, in which we confront distorted perceptions or external influences that have shaped our choices. In overcoming this initial discomfort, We experience a sense of freedom in releasing what no longer resonates with who we are. This revelation is not limited to our self-image, but also extends to the way we see the world and the people around us. Relationships that previously seemed solid can be re-evaluated, highlighting genuine bonds and showing which are based on superficialities. This realignment helps us build a truer, more empowering circle of support. With this renewed clarity, we seek authenticity in all aspects of life. Projects and activities that previously made sense may seem empty or distant from our purpose. This search for true connection guides us to more meaningful choices, realigning our lives with what really matters to us. Releasing illusions leads us to a more conscious and intentional existence. This process prepares us to live authentically, where each choice reflects our essence. The new frequency guides us to a life in which our inner truth becomes our main compass, leading us to a state of greater fulfillment and fulfillment. The arrival of this new frequency of light brings a strong call for us to abandon the masks and roles that do not reflect our true essence. This energy encourages us to leave behind expectations we assume to please others, making room for a life of authenticity. This is a moment of introspection, where we reflect on who we really are, freeing ourselves from the layers that hid our identity. As this frequency works in our lives, old patterns of behavior and thinking lose their strength. This process leads us to question habits that were once automatic, but now seem like barriers to our growth. Leaving these patterns behind frees us to explore a path more aligned with what really matters in our journey. The call to abandon masks also impacts our relationships. The new frequency brings us closer to authentic connections, where we don't need to pretend or disguise who we are. Consequently, superficial ties tend to weaken, while genuine relationships grow stronger. This adjustment allows us to cultivate a meaningful circle of support based on mutual acceptance and true understanding. This phase of liberation also helps us rediscover our most authentic desires and aspirations. Many of us realize that some of the dreams and goals we pursued were based on external expectations. This is an invitation to revisit our goals and choose those that truly resonate with our truth, making room for new paths aligned with what we desire from the heart. Letting go of old masks and patterns is an act of courage and self-discovery that allows us to live more fully. This phase represents an opportunity for rebirth, where we consciously choose to be who we really are, without fear or reservations. The light of this new frequency guides us towards a more authentic life, free from imposed roles, and encourages us to express our essence with confidence and freedom. This new frequency of light offers a powerful opportunity for profound transformation and self-discovery. It invites us to live more authentically, free from the limitations of the past. This process is a chance to look within, explore our true essence, and reconnect with that which brings meaning and purpose to our lives. Each aspect we discover about ourselves strengthens our self-knowledge and allows us to build a life aligned with our inner truth. The self-discovery provided by this frequency leads us to re-evaluate choices, beliefs, and behaviors that we have acquired over time. Many of these attitudes have been shaped by external influences and may not reflect our true essence. Now, with this new light, we have the opportunity to redefine these questions, embracing only what resonates with our most genuine values and desires. This process is fundamental to our growth, as it prepares us for a life with more clarity and intention. With this transformation, new strength also emerges to face fears and overcome old limitations. Frequency encourages us to let go of emotional and mental blocks that have held us back, allowing us to explore our potential more freely. Each step we take toward our personal truth strengthens our confidence and expands our vision of what is possible, empowering us to build a journey that truly reflects who we are. Furthermore, this phase of self-discovery encourages us to cultivate practices that support our continued growth, such as meditation, introspection, and self-care. These practices keep us connected to the present and help sustain the vibration of this new light, promoting a deeper alignment with our essence. By integrating them into our routine, we keep the transformation alive, preserving the balance and peace achieved. This opportunity for transformation and self-discovery prepares us for a fuller life, free from past limitations. It is an invitation to live with purpose, where each choice reflects our inner truth. By embracing this transformation, we allow our lives to flourish to their fullest, guided by harmony and the conscious search for an authentic existence connected with who we really are. The new frequency of light coming into our lives is a powerful sign for complete transformation. Physical, emotional, and spiritual. This energy illuminates our shadows and reveals what needs to be adjusted, pushing us to release fears, illusions, and patterns that no longer resonate with our essence. This movement of introspection helps us connect deeply with our truth, pushing away what does not strengthen us and attracting what nourishes our life purpose. The physical and emotional impact of this frequency shows how our body and mind respond to this high vibration. The discomforts and intensifications that arise are part of a purification, allowing for internal renewal. This process, although challenging, guides us to a state of greater balance and clarity, where our emotions and relationships align with true harmony. As we transform, our connections and interests also change to reflect this new vibration. Relationships become more authentic, and our goals are oriented towards what really matters. This realignment offers us a phase of self-discovery, where, by abandoning masks and limitations, we explore our true essence with courage and purpose. Living aligned with this frequency means that every choice and interaction reflects our authenticity. The intense light of this energy guides us towards a life where we are protagonists of our path, guided by the clarity and confidence that self-knowledge brings. This profound transformation opens a cycle of continuous growth and evolution, allowing our lives to flourish in harmony with who we truly are.